Hey guys, Vic here with my trusty buddy Coda. Today we're going to go over 4 basic dumbbell movements that you can use for your fat loss training. So, let's take it away. For our basic dumbbell movements, we're going to use 1 push, 1 pull for the upper body, and also 1 push, 1 pull for the lower body. You do that, you can get a complete workout. Let's start with the upper body. For the upper body push, we're going to use the push press. Start with the dumbbells here, elbows pointed forward. Feet are right under the hips, shoulders are back, chest is high, a little dip in the knees, push through the heels as the hip fully extends, dumbbells shoot overhead, arms lock out, shoulders up into the ears. So from here and up. So there's our push. And we need a lower body pull. For the lower body pull, we're going to use the bent over row. Now, my personal preference is to use the pull-up for your upper body pull, but I know that the pull-up is still outside of many people's fitness capacity, so the dumbbell row is a usable alternative. For the dumbbell row, feet again about hip width, bend at the knee, tip forward at the waist, keep the back nice and straight. From here, we keep the elbows close to the body as we pull up toward the hip. Now, if you have concerns about your lower back for this movement, you can use a chair or a bench and do a 1-arm dumbbell row. This is useful especially if you're using really heavy weight, but we still want to keep that back flat. We still want to pull up toward the hip, and we still want to keep the elbow close to the body. Hopefully you can see that over Coda there. So there's our upper body pull. Now we need a lower body push and pull. For the lower body pull, you can't go wrong with the deadlift. For the deadlift, again, feet are going to be about hip width, toes are going to be forward, shoulders are back, back is flat, and we're going to bend at the knees, making sure that the hips stay higher than the knees the whole time. So we bend to about here and push straight up. Here, push through the heels, clench the butt at the top. What we're really trying to do is activate what's called the posterior chain. Those are the muscles on the back side of the body. We're talking primarily about the lower back, the glutes, and the hamstrings. So again, here, chest is high, shoulders are back, we bend, hips stay higher than the knees, and complete at the full standing position. Now, the issue with the deadlift and dumbbells is it might be tough to find dumbbells that are heavy enough unless you're in a commercial gym. You really want to use a heavy weight for those deadlift movements. Okay, let's finish it off with the squat, your pushing movement for the lower body. Now the squat, I prefer to do the dumbbell squat in 1 of 2 ways. One is kind of like a front squat, where you rest the heads of the dumbbells on the top of the shoulders. We take about a shoulder width stance, toes are turned out about 30 degrees. We bend at the hips and knees, pushing the butt back almost like you were going to sit in a chair. Push through the heels and stand back up. Really important to keep those heels flat, and we want to make sure that hip crease gets below our knees. Get way down there and stand back up. Another alternative for the dumbbell squat is what's often called a goblet squat. You're just going to take 1 dumbbell, hold it by the head, and do your squat. So there you have it. 1 push, 1 pull for the upper body, 1 push, 1 pull for the lower body. For the upper body, we're using that push press and the bent over row. For the lower body, deadlift and the squat. There you go, 4 basic dumbbell movements. Go work. So there you have it, 4 basic dumbbell movements for your fat loss training. You may be wondering, well, what makes them fat loss movements? Truth is, you could use them for fat loss, for strength building, for muscle building. It really depends on your diet primarily, and also the set and rep schemes that you're using the movements for, on which goal it's going to push you closer towards. What I'll do is I'll put together a really quick, really easy, or I should say really simple circuit training that will help you push into that fat loss training mode. If you're watching this on YouTube or someplace else other than the blog, you can find that at 31dayfatloscure.com/dumbbell workout, all one word. So there you have it. See ya.